Well, welcome back, America. It's your girl, Simply Dr. Neil, here in the building at Edge Radio TV Network. This is your favorite show to tune into on a Tuesday and a Thursday morning.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
just saying, we're here at the Edge where the truth still matters.
Yes.
Welcome this morning, Bridgette. How are you today?
Thank you. See, she's all smiles, y'all, because she
All
went on
smiles.
a ski trip and she's all refreshed.
You wish. Girl, I was just so happy to be able to take a hot shower after that trip. I'm going to tell y'all, we're going to talk all about the Set Network. Don't you ever invite me anywhere else.
Oh my goodness.
Did
It was
you
like
hear
that?
that part?
Ooh, it's
It
not
was
good.
just the network.
Oh, just
It was
the network.
them. It was their
Oh.
fault.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought
I
it
guess
was
they weren't
amazing.
ready for this caliber of guest.
Oh, I guess
That
they
part.
weren't. Oh my gosh. So they
So
didn't
we'll
know.
talk all about the ski weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all know I love doing the weekend recap. But, you know, outside of that, Bridgette, how was your weekend before I start going on and on and on?
It was quiet,
Well, that's good sometimes. You didn't like
but
your
I got a
quiet?
lot of work done though.
You got a lot of work
Yes,
done.
I was productive and
Okay.
prosperous. So.
Oh,
And I read. I
prosperous.
had a chance to read
What?
like a book. See, I still like to
Let me
touch and
find
feel the
out.
pages.
African Americans are still reading. No, I'm definitely
This one is.
I'm definitely a reader too. Like we have to be able to keep up
absolutely.
with everything that's going on. You definitely have to read, and you kind of got to do your research yourself. We've talked about that several times and knowing what's
times.
going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, because you know what they say.
for yourself.
You want to hide something from us? Put it in a book.
Put it in a book. Ain't that sad, Lord Jesus?
Very sad.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we told you before the weekend, you know, I decided, you know, to go on a ski trip with the girls.
Yes.
These are normally my trail ride girls.
Okay.
So it's fun that we normally get together during February. But, you know, of course, since the rodeo is canceled, we won't be
Yeah.
having a big ride, as we call it. So we
Aw.
decided to put our monies together and go on a ski trip. We decided to do that. I felt so bad for cheating on Urban Events Global, but a
Aw.
friend of mine had booked this, and it was with the Set Network. Let me say that one more time. The Set Network. Supposedly, they have been doing this trip for 10 years.
Okay. It's good.
My hotel shower water would not get hot the entire weekend except for in the
Wait.
sink.
Wait. Are you
The
serious?
sink.
Oh my gosh.
We made the best of it. We still had a really good time amongst ourselves. We went to several different restaurants that were in the city. That part. I wish that they would have taken us up to the ski lodge a lot earlier because it was a really beautiful drive. We wound up seeing a bear, so I'm going to make sure I
Ooh, a
post
real live bear?
a black bear came crawling down the
Ooh.
mountain right while we were
A black
driving.
bear.
Yes, it was a small one, but it was still a bear. My
Aw.
friend started kissing at it, and I was like, "What are
Oh,
you
wait.
doing?"
No, because if
I
the
hope-
mother was around,
What? No,
that would
what
not
if
have
it
been
would've
good.
Come? It probably could jump into the truck, and I was like, "No, you're making a
Yeah.
bad decision."
That's not the one you need to be
Someone
afraid
had
of.
gotten out of the truck to record the bear.
Oh
I
my
was like,
gosh.
"That is still very much a bear that
Yeah.
lives in the wild.
Yeah.
You're prey at this very
Yeah.
moment."
Yeah.
But that part, you know, Sunday was definitely a fun day. We went up
Good.
into the mountain. We went skiing. We weren't bad sports about it. We didn't just stand off to the side and take pictures. We really got out there on the skis, you know,
Yeah.
did a little skiing.
So
if
you didn't do
will.
it for the gram.
We didn't do it for the gram.
You really did ski.
We really did ski.
Okay.
One of my friends, I don't know if you consider it skiing, she used her butt to go down there. I'm glad she's got the biggest one out of all of us, you know. At least it was ready in there for the cushioning. Because she just slid down the mountain on
Just
that.
slid down, huh?
Majority of the time. So, but we did
hilarious.
have a really good time all together. They had tons of parties planned. I don't know if the performers that they picked were, you know, the best either. You know, we had
Oh.
Lloyd and
Who?
somebody named Luke Nasty.
Who is that?
Lloyd, you don't remember the R&B singer Lloyd? I used to really like Lloyd, but you know,
No, Luke Nasty.
Luke Nasty. They had a male and female review sometime too during this thing, but
Really?
clearly I must have slept through that
You
part.
must have slept through that because I know you would have been there.
Let me go see what's happening. You
But you
know?
say, let me find out.
So, but anyway, if you would like to know the full details on this and where you should go while you're in Tennessee, because
Yeah.
who knew that people skied in Tennessee? It was not me.
Yeah, I
I
didn't.
always hear about people going to Colorado
Yeah.
and Toronto and everywhere else, Utah. But thank goodness I was not in Utah because they have an avalanche over the weekend,
Yeah,
which is very
wow.
sad and very scary for several people. I hope that all your family members are okay. If you have people out that way, check on them. Please check on them.
Definitely.
All right, I'm gonna move on past that little weekend. The flight, the plane.
Was the plane crowded?
It was this big. It was this big.
To get you guys to the lodge.
To get us to get us to Tennessee.
From Houston
That
to
was
Tennessee.
that's how many people wanted to go to Tennessee, y'all.
Oh my
This many
gosh.
people.
So you were in a small plane from Houston to Tennessee.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
We're gonna click our papers on that. We're just gonna keep on going.
Let's keep it
Also,
moving.
something that was really, really super important this weekend, we did attend our own little Super Bowl party
Oh, nice.
right out there. But the Super Bowl went down.
It did.
So who did you decide to go for prior to the game?
Mahomes.
Okay, a lot of people went that way. I did not because
Why?
Brady is on number 7. Like, this is record breaking. I'm sorry. I love
Listen.
Mahomes. I get it. He's a mixie, pixie. I get it. You wanted to support him. I get it.
No, I
I
wanted
get
to
it.
support
Look
him.
at that foot. He looks so happy. I would be happy too.
Yeah, but this is the second time going to the Super Bowl though.
Ooh,
Mahomes.
I know, and he lost again. He's not ready.
Well, as he grows, however,
They choked. Let's just say that because nothing was going on in the way of scoring or anything the whole first half of the game.
I will say this: the defensive coach, the head coach
Okay.
for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, is amazing, and he's a black guy.
You're only going to give him some credit.
I mean, that's
They
why
were
they
in
won.
the Super Bowl. That is the Mecca.
But if you don't have a good defensive line, then your team sucks.
Okay, you're right.
So Tampa Bay's head coach, I can't
Okay.
think of his name right now, but he's a black gentleman,
Yes.
and he is the head coach for the defensive line. And James Brown, shout out to him because he
That
got
part.
on the NFL for not having enough black head coaches. So thank you, James Brown, for making that point.
So we were very excited to see if he was going to be the, oldest to win. The other was the oldest to ever win it.
Who?
The other coach.
Oh, okay.
He was the oldest to ever
Oh,
win it.
yeah, they
Oldest coach. So that part. Yeah, so there were tons of record-breaking things that went on. Let me say this about record-breaking halftimes. This one, for me,
You didn't like it?
I
Yeah.
love The Weeknd.
Yeah.
I love The Weeknd, but
He got mixed
it kind of
reviews.
seemed like they were making him sing, their version of his songs,
Right.
if you will.
Yeah, because his songs are kind of risque.
And did you know that was an all-male crew of dancers?
Really?
I thought that was a ton of guys out there in those red suits and masks. I did
Wow.
like how they incorporated the mask into their costumes
Yeah.
to keep everybody safe, but all-male crew.
Wow.
Wonder why I don't know why they decided to do that.
I don't either.
It
That's
was
different.
a little weird and demonic the way they were marching through there in those
Okay.
red costumes. But
What'd you think about Jasmine Sullivan?
she did a great job.
She did.
Jasmine always does a great job. She always looks beautiful. She doesn't ever go, way extreme.
Mhm.
She just looks nice, simple, and regal.
Yeah.
At all
She did an
times.
amazing job. Yep.
But yeah, that weekend, I just don't know how I'm feeling about that.
Yeah, he's gotten mixed reviews. Some people loved it, some people didn't.
What do you
so.
think about him changing of his hair
I mean, at first it was his brand, but you get used
with the
to
dreadlocks?
it. I mean, yeah,
No, he's just got an afro now.
I know, but I like a clean cut dude. so.
Okay.
I like it
I guess we'll move on from that.
for later. Oh,
Excuse
that is
me.
not true.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got somebody over here in the background who's piping up and speaking for the guys with a little hair on their head. Okay. Said he ain't clean cut. What you looking at? Don't be looking at him. Don't look at him. So I was going to talk about next. Valentine's Day is right around the corner,
Around the
ladies and
corner.
gentlemen. I have to actually pull something up, though, that I was supposed to do before the show because I needed to make sure that I got this stuff right. Brigitte,
Yes, ma'am.
I want to ask you a question. When buying a gift for a guy,
Uh-huh.
what are some of your go-tos when you're getting a gift for a guy? Because a lot of girls have a really hard time with this. They don't know what to get the guys. A friend of mine was talking about it on the trip, and she decided to go with a facial.
Oh, that's nice.
Is it?
Yeah.
Does a guy really want that?
I mean, they may not want it, but they could use it.
They can
Or
use
pedicure,
it.
manicure, yeah.
That's like giving somebody a tool, on Father's Day.
Here's the thing. If you are in tuned with your partner, your husband, your mate, then you should know what they want. So when I give gifts, I am in tune with that person and they have mentioned something that they may have wanted, and that's what I do. So that's how I give gifts, period, to everybody, friends, family, lovers.
So I want to tell you guys, Amazon put together a list of
Okay.
affordable gifts. There were like 20 gifts on there.
Oh my
And I
gosh.
just want to laugh at some of these things. They have a journal. Okay, there was a journal that they were saying that you could give, to your guy.
A guy?
It's the "What I Love About You" journal.
Oh my gosh!
And so you insert the different things or photos about what you love about them. I think it would be really cute, but I don't necessarily feel like either the woman nor the man would really want this thing.
I mean, if they're like googly-eyed in love, they would. If it's fresh, yeah, because I've done stuff like that. But I'm a hopeless romantic, so.
Hopeless romantic.
Yes.
Okay. Our moments. They did another thing. All of these are little coupley group gifts. It was like an Our Moments gift set.
Okay.
T-shirt, Yoda T-shirt.
No.
What you thinking about that one?
No.
What about the eye mask? They always put those inside of the baskets.
No.
And please, ladies and gentlemen, do not go out there and spend $50 for one of these baskets with all the dollar store products in it. Nobody wants that perfume.
Because it doesn't smell good.
That part. Please stop doing that. It sounds cute. It looks cute because it's all in a bundle and it has a teddy bear and X, Y, and Z. But you could spend in there same $50 on something completely different that would probably set you apart.
Yeah.
I know that Zales is always having
a sale.
Trinket jewelry sales, those little gold necklaces
or
and whatever
nice
like
watch.
that. And they give you really good deals. So go to the Zales outlet. That's your tip from me.
Wow.
Go and give it. Zales outlet always has something. They give you a little card, comes in the mail, tells you what that gift is going to be for Valentine's Day, and it's only like $30. So if you don't want to spend a whole bunch of money, cool.
Okay, that's cute. I like that.
I'm not going to talk about Amazon's list anymore because it was just that.
That was
Okay, let's move on. So we did have a death in the family, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Leon Spinks passed away. So after a long battle with cancer, former world heavyweight champion boxer Leon Spinks died on Friday. He was born July the 11th, 1953. Definitely made a name for himself, boxing and, wearing that curl right there. Look.
Well, I only knew him for teeth missing.
Huh?
I only knew him for teeth
Oh, that's
missing.
what you knew? Okay.
I mean, I knew he was a boxer, but he was the boxer with teeth missing.
Things were different then.
I know.
Let's just say that.
Okay.
It wasn't as easy to replace, get a whole rack of teeth.
But he was a boxer.
Exactly. That's why he was missing teeth.
He got busted. Touche. Okay, touche. But he couldn't replace them with some veneers or something?
They didn't have veneers in
They
the
didn't?
70s?
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Girl, help us, Jesus.
I didn't know.
He was a real gangster. He was going to keep getting out there. That's what used to happen. Sometimes that thing brought out and it's just going to be gone. Once it's done, it's done.
It's over.
It's over. They did have you could get a full rack of dentures or something like that, but they looked very fake and whatever else at the time.
Okay.
Also, what was it? February the 7th. So that was the day before yesterday was National Black HIV and AIDS Awareness Day. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have your vaccine and I hope you have your condoms. Please, ladies and gentlemen, save yourselves. That's all I can say. Save yourselves. It is still out there. I know it is not talked about as much as it used to be, but save yourself. When it comes to being involved with people, I know that y'all are still out there trying to have relationships because babies are still being born. Please. Protect yourself from COVID, because if you're meeting people that are new and they're coming into your space, protect yourself from COVID. Also, put on a condom. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a really hard time to be having a baby by yourself in the COVID wing or not, okay? I don't want to be making a decision on whether or not I'm going to be put on the COVID wing by myself. Husband can't be there, this, that, and the other. No.
That's a lot.
So just be careful.
Yeah.
I would say that. Next. So we only got, I had to check my time in my head real quick. So I guess we're going to have to do that at the beginning of the next segment because I don't know how long our Black History highlight is. And we've gotten down to the end of this very first segment. Do we have time for that, Mr. Producer? I don't think so. Nope. Okay.
His look on the face says
here's
no.
the other thing. I love to give you stock tips, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Love to do this. Pinterest.
What?
There are so many things that I use that have been having success lately, and I'm so upset that I did not think to purchase Pinterest stock. It went up on a Tuesday, okay?
On
a whole Tuesday. It wasn't an actual Tuesday, but I just thought that it would be cute to say. You didn't have to call me out on that. $208 million profit over the course of the weekend.
Okay, we need to do some research.
Oh my gosh, I wish I would have done Pinterest.
Man.
I told everybody, do something that you do every single day.
Yeah.
It's on our phones. We all have the app. But since everybody's been at home during COVID and they're looking for where they're going to travel after,
Yep.
that part.
Dang it.
They're all on Pinterest. So, ladies and gentlemen, when we get back, we have a very special guest in the house today, Mr. Warren Houston. Make sure you stay tuned. I'm just saying, I'll be right back.
We work our whole lives to support our families. With one accident or illness, it can all be gone in an instant. Now there's a smart, affordable way to protect your family. Go to findhealthbenefits.com and discover low-cost life insurance for as little as $2 per month. Add to that a tax-deferred annuity that can help you protect your assets and grow your money for retirement. Learn more. Go to findhealthbenefits.com or call 877-235-6094. A critical illness can strike without warning and wipe out your life savings. In fact, it's the #1 reason for bankruptcy. Find Health Benefits offers an affordable solution. Get up to $50,000 if you get cancer, stroke, or a heart attack, giving you the peace of mind to focus on getting better while the plan helps you to pay your bills and medical expenses. Learn more. Go to findhealthbenefits.com or call 877-235-6094. 66% of seniors spend more time shopping for cable TV than Medicare plans. Most say because it's just too confusing. Laws change every year. The wrong plan could cost you thousands and prevent you from seeing the doctors you want. Introducing FindHealthBenefits.com. Save time, save money, see specialists without referrals. Go to FindHealthBenefits.com or call 877-235-6094 for this informative brochure.
Society is on the edge. Let's bring them back. Edge Radio, because truth still matters.
Aren't you tired of not getting what you want in bed?
Are you ready to spice things up behind those closed doors?
Woo! We're here for you every hump day at 7 p.m.
This is Sex on the Edge with Jen and Hen. I'm Jennifer Reeves.
And I'm Hendrik Scott, and we are professional licensed sex therapists.
So remember to watch us Wednesday at 7 p.m. on Edge Radio TV, just in time for sexy time.
Are you a small business owner concerned about the downturn in the economy? Top business leaders like Mattress Mac and Warren Buffett will tell you that now is the time to promote your business more than ever. People need your services. Your business needs an edge. Learn about special advertising packages for small businesses right here on Edge Radio. Find out more, give us a call at 281-744-0446. That's 281-744-0446. Edge, because truth still matters.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and we do not want you to miss out on our Black History Highlight this month.
Yes, today's Black History Highlight from Comcast is Dr. Antonio Tillis. Roll that beautiful bean footage there, Vince.
Working in the community and being on boards is fundamental. You know, as a citizen, it is my responsibility to give back to the community.
It takes a certain individual to be able to stand up and use his volunteer time to make a difference. Dr. Tillis has done that from day one for Houston Habitat, but Dr. Tillis has done that from day one for the Houston community.
Dr. Tillis has been involved with so many organizations in the Houston community. His work in the Easton Chamber is really important, as well as through his role at U of H, which supports scholarship programs, mentorship, and professional development for underserved students and students of color.
Serving in this role as the second African American man to be at the helm of the University of Houston downtown, I would say that I want my legacy here to be connections that I have made and opportunities for students to engage within the community. The arts and being a part of the arts community has always been something that's endemically a part of me. Art is art, and art is for everyone. And so one of the things that I love about the Houston Arts Alliance is that there is an intentional focus to deal with the notion of arts and equity.
He's just so committed to promoting artists of color, arts organizations of color, students of color, and just is so passionate.
For one who has been blessed to have higher education and to have risen to this level, it's important that we reach back and that we talk to students, that we talk to young people about our trajectories and to share our stories with them, because we never know who we might inspire.
We really hope you thoroughly enjoyed that. We are loving learning about all of the people here in the Houston area.
Yeah.
That's what's really amazing, is that they're here in the Houston area, people that you can have easy contact to when it comes time. Just like this man right here, ladies and gentlemen. I know you see we have somebody here with us. Welcome to I'm Just Saying. This is Mr. Warren Houston, if you will. Tell everybody out there, because this is another, he's got Houston in his name.
Right.
This is another person that is phenomenal at doing what he does. Tell everybody a little bit about what it is you do.
Well, first of all, thank you all for having me.
Thank you for being here.
First of all, I'm a product. Well, I was born in Dallas.
I should have known. I should have known.
That out real quick.
Wow.
But although
not surprised.
Although I consider myself a Houstonian, I've been here since the age of 3.
Oh, okay.
And product of 5th Ward, Briggs and Lowndes Street, and a product of North Forest Independent School District. So I'm a graduate of Forest Brook Senior High School, class of 90. I hold 2 degrees, two degrees in associate and bachelor's in business administration and finance.
So if you're from Houston, the 5th Ward, it's possible, okay? I have to keep telling people, because I think a lot of people don't realize, there's a lot of phenomenal people sitting right next to you, and you don't even realize.
Mayor Turner's from 5th Ward.
George Foreman is from 5th Ward.
That's why I'm like, you don't even realize when you're talking about the 5th Ward, being from somewhere else.
It wasn't like that back in the day, though.
There's all these phenomenal people who come right out of 5th, right out of 3rd, right out of wherever, You just got to pull up your own bootstraps and get there, okay? So let's keep going.
I also hold a master's in the sciences of law from Champlain College.
Okay, and we want to talk a little bit about that today. Because we really, really want to talk about the People's Law Project that you have going on. I want you to tell them the exact name, where they can kind of look it up, and what the mission is.
Well, the People's Law Study Group was created in 2012. Actually, I kind of got an interest in the law. Because of things that I had experienced growing up, being pulled over, getting tickets, sitting up in child support, and things like that. And then I actually didn't know how to fight. And so most people have the mindset when they go through these things that, racism is actually occurring. I didn't have that mindset.
Okay.
I wanted to understand the law so I could understand how to fight back. And so with that being said, I received a master's again in 2015 in law. And so that which I had already studied and started, because I started actually studying law before I received my degree. But after studying, we started having classes over at the Shrine, Shrine of the Black Madonna over on Martin Luther King, and the classes grew. And so I became interested after getting the degree and understanding more that most, especially when it comes to our people, especially when it comes to people of color, we're very emotional, and we operate off of morals. But when you're dealing with the legal system, you're not dealing with morals. You're dealing with legality. And so this is one of the mistakes that we have, because we operate in morality, and when you're in the legal system, it's not about morality, it's about legality.
Let me stop you right there. One of the reasons that I wanted to bring him on this show, it's Black History Month. You know, we're always talking about solutions here on the show and how to fix things. I know people want to say, take it to the streets and do X, Y, and Z, but if you don't have the knowledge that this man can teach, what's the point in being out there? Your cause is going unnoticed unless you know the rules behind how to get certain things in place. I'm always talking about holding these politicians that we vote for accountable. You can't do that without the knowledge. So tell them about how they can kind of link up with the project to get this knowledge when they're in need.
Well, education has always been the key to success in anything. And so, like you talk about holding the politicians accountable, you can't hold the politicians accountable till you first hold yourself accountable.
Correct. By going and getting the knowledge.
Right. Because if you don't have the knowledge, then how do you know you even voting for the right people?
That part.
If you don't understand politics, then how do you know you're voting for the right people? Because the concept that we have is basically emotional. I talk to a lot of people concerning politics, and most that I get is a bunch of things that deals with emotions.
Right.
You know, why do you like President Obama? Well, I like his swag. I like the way he walked across the.
Oh, Jesus. Help us, Lord. Help us.
And this has nothing to do with being president. I know Obama is a black man, and he may be a good-looking black man to most sisters, but none of that has anything to do with being president.
Right.
You know, it's about policies. What policies did that person create? Whether whether you consider them a racist or not, what policies did they create to create a better America?
And did it help your family? Everybody is trying to fix all of America. You need to fix your household.
Yes,
A lot of these households you gotta get your piece together first so you can be comfortable, and then spread the message to the others.
Right.
They're going to see the example that you said, that your household, because that's what everybody looks at, right? We're all worried about the Thomases,
the Joneses.
I had to put them in there instead of the Joneses.
Okay.
Watch us if you want to. So, but anyway, everybody's trying to watch what everybody else has going on instead of learning this important information. Everybody knows a sister, a brother, a cousin that has been, trapped somewhat, if you will, by the legal system at some point. Everybody knows somebody like that, whether it's child support. This is important information that should be getting out there to thousands and thousands of people every single day, but nobody seeks it in the right places. We are giving it to you right now. They have an entire study project where they help you with issues like these that are common to us folks. I can't say it enough. During Black History Month, we decided that we were going to make sure that we got the undiscovered hustlers, the people that you have not gone and checked out that are doing phenomenal things. This is something every family needs, or a resource that should be tapped into.
Exactly.
Give him a grant. Somebody please, come send this man some money to help spread the message like this, because this is a really great thing. So I applaud you for doing that.
Yes.
Tell us about one of the stories of somebody that maybe you guys really, really helped out, something interesting.
Well, let me say this first of all, because I have to make this clear. We're on TV. I have a law degree. I do not have a bar card, so therefore I have to let you know that what I'm saying is information and educational purposes only.
Gotcha.
So if you want legal advice, seek the advice of an attorney. But at any rate, I deal with so many issues, and then people always, when it comes to this type, people always come to me after the fact.
Oh, after they've already messed up and
after
gave their money to the wrong man.
I can give you one example, and I know this person is listening, so I don't even really oh, he's talking about me. But one example, a friend of mine that came to me, she had a situation, her boyfriend had been paying child support for, 13, 14 years.
Yes.
And after paying child support that long, they had actually, 5 years prior, had paid an attorney because the man did not believe that the child was his.
Okay.
So he'd been paying child support all this time, and after paying child support all this time, he didn't even have access to the child.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay, didn't have access to the child at all. So when they eventually came to me, and of course I brought a friend of mine, a mentor of mine, in to assist me with it. They had paid an attorney, as I said, 5 years earlier. I think somewhere in the sum of maybe about grand or something like that to assist with the case to open it back up and go into it. And all they remember is the attorney telling them that, well, you had a court date and you missed it.
You
And
should have
that
showed
was
up
the
and
end of
represented
it.
me.
But you know, when we looked into the matter, they had just been swindled for $5,000.
Wow.
Oh my God.
The attorney didn't do anything. And so this is another concern, like I ask people all the time. If even in learning the law, you don't have to be able to know the law like an attorney. You just need to know the foundational blocks, because you know we have, especially when it comes to our community, black mothers that love their children, they get in trouble, and then you go to an attorney and say, we're going to need about $20,000 and we're going to need about $10,000
And you
down.
hustling up with the family, trying
And
to pull
yes,
this money together,
yes.
putting your house up, you know.
Yes, and if I
I'm
ask you a
doing that
question,
too.
if I ask you a question, what is that attorney supposed to be doing? You
don't
have
even
no
know.
clue.
No. Wow.
None.
It's sad. It's sad. Y'all, we need to definitely wake up, wake up, wake up. Good morning. This is the Edge Radio TV where the truth still matters. I'm simply Dr. Neal, and I'm trying to help you each and every Tuesday and Thursday. But I can't do that if you don't tune in. Look. Okay, so Warren also has some other really important things, because clearly you are a man of the community, correct?
Yes, that's true.
I would like to
I have
say
one
that.
question
Oh,
though,
go
before
ahead.
you go to the next.
Sure.
So who can come to you for help?
Anybody.
Anybody?
Anybody.
Okay.
It's open.
I didn't know if it was like a certain case or a certain thing, but you have it for
Well, one
anybody.
thing about it, you have to have one thing about it, you have to also have a good referral base.
Gotcha.
So therefore, if there's nothing that I can assist you with, I can always refer to people I know who can assist you with that problem. But the first situation or the first understanding comes in education.
Correct.
Okay. So if you understand a lot of things, then you can't get swindled, you can't get bamboozled. You actually, when we go into the courtrooms and then when we go in and see things happen, you know, our mind is blown, but you don't understand the legality of the court form.
Gotcha. Thank you.
All right. Okay. So tell us a little bit about why you feel Rotary is important. I know a lot of people have gotten away from joining Rotary clubs. They always think there's some
They're still
swindlers.
around?
They're definitely still around.
Really?
Yes, they're definitely still around. They're out there to help the community. I think that's what a lot of people don't understand, is that is their sole purpose, you know, to put something that's in place for the community to help build the community. So tell us a little bit about Rotary and why it's important for people to kind of revisit those situations.
Okay, if you don't mind, I'd kind of like to lay the foundation on
Lay
that.
the
Is that all right?
foundation.
All right.
You
For
got
those
3
of you
minutes.
all who do not understand or know what
You
Rotary
got 3
is,
minutes.
3
I don't
minutes.
need no
I'm
real
gonna make it happen
foundation.
in
Give
3
me the
minutes.
fake one, you know.
Well, Rotary is the oldest, I used to say the largest, but it is the oldest humanitarian organization on planet Earth. It's over 100 years old. It started with 3 or 4 gentlemen who come up with an idea that, hey, let's network and pull our businesses together and help the community. And so with that being said, we are now 1.2 million members strong.
Wow.
We have 36,000 clubs worldwide.
Okay.
And we have 64 clubs in and around the Houston area known as District 5890. And I am the assistant governor. We have a district governor that governs those clubs. And so I'm assistant governor to the district governor, and my clubs is the Houston International Club and the Galleria River Oaks Club. And I'm also the president of a new club that's in formation known as the Rotary Club of Houston's Third Ward.
I know people,
Yes,
y'all. I know people. Look,
y'all.
she's like, wait a
Yes,
minute.
y'all.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, please get out there, get involved. You
Definitely.
can contact Warren. You know, tell everybody where they can contact you. Just before we, lose anybody, where they can contact you, so that they can get involved. Because we're always talking about doing the work, but nobody actually wants to get their hands dirty.
Nope.
You've got to get out there and be able to help groups just like Warren's get into the community and tell them what community you help and where they can find you.
Okay, if you are interested in Rotary, you can find us online at RCH3W, which is Rotary Club of Houston's Third Ward. You can find us online at rch3w.com and hit that contact form and leave the information, and we will get back in touch with you. If you're interested in the People's Law Study Group as it relates to training and classes, and I guess I can do this directly, you can actually call me. I'm going to leave my number, which is 346-217-0595. 346-217-0595. What we have to have is it relates to the law class, is if there's enough people that are interested in this, then we can formulate a new class.
All right. Because I think that all of those things are very, very interesting. There were several other things I wanted to talk about, the immigration stuff. He does a lot, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just say that. But you know, time is always pressing and knocking on my door. Is there anything that any message that you would like to give, you know, the people in regards not only to law but just life message that you would like to give people right now?
Well, one thing we do in the People's Law Study Group is when people come into class, they're ready to learn about the judicial system. We don't even go there. The first thing we do is deal with natural law. And the reason why we teach natural law because it brings balance. And so the first thing that any person needs to do, because we got a lot of people walking around here blind. When you look at today's situation, the whole concept is know thyself. And this is why we deal with natural law. So we want to bring a balance within you. Because once a balance becomes within you and there's a peace that comes with that, and then you can deal with the outer world. Because actually, the law of correspondence, which is the second law of nature, is as above, so below. Well, actually, what you're seeing, when you're seeing whatever's going on in your world, what you're seeing is what you're reflecting back to yourself. And when you reflect it back to yourself, you don't realize it's actually you staring at yourself.
Come on now.
You're creating the situation.
Come on now.
This is I'm Just Saying. We'll be right back.
On that note.
Hello, I'm Carlin Charleston, Executive Director of Erase Races, and I want to take this time to invite you to an opportunity to change the world. Perhaps you're too busy and too preoccupied to help change the world, but please take the next 2 minutes to listen to how we plan to do it. The divisiveness and bitterness observed in our country today is not a coincidence of the current administration or any administration before. It is also not a product of a singular or multiple infractions by a zealous or racist police force. No, the race problem precedes the founding of our country. Our very history speaks in racial language, and most everything that happens in our society now carries with it racial baggage. It simply does not have to stay that way. The Erase Race campaign has only one objective: the unifying of all Americans, and that without regard to the color of their skin. This is a difficult challenge because of our history, but we can do it if we believe. If we believe that Martin Luther King Jr. was right when he said, "We are tied together in a single garment of destiny," we can do it. We can do it if we believe the founding principles upon which our country was built, that all men are created equal, we can do it. And if we believe that God did in fact make all nations of men from one man, and that we are all therefore part of one family, one race, then we can do it. Yes, the task is monumental, but the reward is worth the challenge. If you would like to join us as we change America and inevitably change the world, go to eraseraces.com, sign up today, and welcome to Erase Races, because there is only one race and you're in it.
When people stop talking to each other, society is on the edge. Let's bring them back. Edge Radio, because truth still matters.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back right here at the Edge Radio TV network. We would love for you to come in and be a part of our live studio audience. We love having friends with biddies here at I'm Just Saying.
And we have some audience members today that I'm excited about.
She's totally excited, you know. She wants somebody looking at her like she's
whatever. I'm cute. You know? I mean, what? You didn't know?
I didn't know. Excuse me. I better find out real quick.
Exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to keep this show moving along. And of course, we are to the part of the show where Miss Bridgette does her entertainment news.
Yeah.
We have a lot in store for you on this entertainment news. So let's get it pushing.
All right. So welcome to Bridgette's entertainment news.
That part.
So listen, guys. T.I. and Tiny. Okay. The family hustle has been pulled because of sex allegations.
Who is sleeping with who now?
They said
Which
T.I.
one of them done messed up this
Well,
time?
T.I. so say this lady named Sabrina Peterson has said that T.I. sexually harassed her.
Oh,
allegedly.
Lord.
You have to say allegedly because we don't know if that's true or not.
Okay, keep going.
However, T.I. took to Instagram and he says, these are not stories of actual events. You know how he talks.
Mm-hmm.
And I have proof of that, he said. I have proof of people who have gone on live and later say, I just wanted some clout. Yeah, there's a cute picture of them. That they just wanted clout. And he said, I can't believe they actually posted that ish. I just wanted some clout. So that's what we're dealing with. How are you going to be a victim and attack at the same time?
Correct. Because I do, honestly, I'm going to say this. He has been through enough in regards to outside women that I would think that he knew how to carry himself a little bit better than that. I've not ever heard of Tip harassing nobody.
He doesn't need to harass anybody to get to.
He a nice looking little man, you know, if that's what you like.
You did not.
What am I supposed to say? So, but anyway, he's a nice looking guy. He's got plenty of money.
And he has money.
He's had enough issues with run-ins with women, and they're normally extremely fine.
Yep.
I can't see why he would be harassing somebody unless he was drunk or something like that, which you probably know. And you probably only put this story out there because, like he said, you're chasing clout chasing. You want to be out there. You want to be seen. It is what it is. We know that people do it. He knows how to deal with it. I'm sure that this thing will blow over.
It will. However, this show has been pulled until
because of
further
that?
notice. Yep. Because it's with MTV, so they're trying to keep their brand good.
I think the kids have gotten bigger.
Yeah.
And T.I. and Tiny are always having issues and not wanting to be around each other. So I think that there's more to that, but I'm just going to leave it at that because I don't know for a fact.
Moving on to the next story.
I'm just saying.
So, media mogul Oprah Winfrey is hosting a free virtual event to remind you to love yourself. Well, she hooked up with Deepak Chopra, and they were doing 21-day meditations. So she's still staying true to herself and now telling people that they can love themselves. So on Valentine's Day, Oprah's Your Life in Focus, Be the Love You Need.
Be the love you need.
She partnered with Weight Watchers. And so all you have to do is go to www.com, that's weightwatchers.com, and register. It's free. So you get to spend some time with Oprah.
You get to spend some time with yourself.
That part.
Love yourself, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, love yourself.
Do that. No, I'm still a very big fan of families and relationships. I know everybody doesn't have them, and it's because y'all aren't working hard enough. No, I'm playing.
Wow. Did she
I'm
just
playing.
say
I'm just really happy right now.
Did she
So
just say that?
I'm sorry. I just had to put that in there.
I'm
just being funny. This is why nobody likes me.
Like that.
I'm just being funny. Y'all don't want to let go of yourselves. I'm gonna say it again. I'm just saying, you gotta let go of yourself to be in a group. Group means together. You gotta let go of yourself a little bit.
And forgive, okay?
You gotta forgive. You gotta start letting some of this stuff go. We've talked about that.
We have.
You gotta start letting some of this stuff go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep going.
So Tracy Ellis Ross, Diana Ross's daughter, is Ulta Beauty's ambassador for diversity and inclusion.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a pretty big deal. And she is going to advise them on how to get more products into Ulta. and what they should do for diversity and inclusion. And she's of mixed race, so she has been a proponent of that all her life. Now, a little bit about Ulta Beauty. They are one of the largest beauty stores in America, and out of the 624 brands that they only have 13 Black-owned brands in their store.
Wow.
Only 13.
Wow.
So they have made a commitment, and I shouldn't do that in air quotes because they've made the commitment to put $4 million towards $4 million towards bringing in new brands, and they've started a program called Muse.
Okay.
That is to uplift, support, and empower Black brand businesses.
So, ladies and gentlemen, try Ulta first. Try to get some of that $4 million and try to get your product into that store. If that does not work, you can go right over on Cullen and talk to the people at the Black store. They will allow you to sell your product so that you can start building up your brand, because you have to be on the shelf somewhere before Ulta will pick you up. It's right over there. It's Black owned. They would love to have you.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm always trying to tell you something. So if you have a product, hopefully it's good and it's not breaking anybody out. You're looking at my face right now. Make sure you're right. Nobody's hair is coming out.
She did say that. Okay.
I mean, I have to be honest.
No,
Don't
you do
that to us. It happens sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes, but not all.
But yeah, take your product right on over there. They'll work you out a deal and they'll put you on the shelves, and there you go. You're building it up piece by piece.
Okay, so this is interesting. This is an interesting find. So it says it's time to ditch the word cornrows and cane rows. Now, the difference between that is cornrows is in the U.S. and cane rows is what they say in the U.K. and the Caribbean. Mm-hmm. Now, according to this beautiful author, and her name is Emma Dabiri, and she is Irish and Nigerian, and she wrote a book called Don't Touch My Hair.
Okay, I remember that.
Okay, so in the book, she states that within the Black community, claiming ownership of cane or cornrows continues to be problematic because the word itself is an extension of colonialism. And what happened was literally a crop that was cultivated through enslavement. The generic term corn rowing in the U.S. and cane rowing in the Caribbean, which I just stated, when you were in the fields with corn rows and people were picking corn, and cane rowing was you were picking sugar cane. Yeah. So that depicted which one you would do. And so with Black people braiding their hair back was also an enslavement of cane row or corn rows. So the name, which is a Nigerian name,
teach them something, girl.
should be called is Koles, which is Yoruba. And if anyone's from Yoruba and I did not pronounce that correctly, please let me know. Or Diddy braids.
Coilless.
Or
Diddy braids.
Or Diddy braids.
Okay, so my babies wear coilless.
Yeah. Because that's the original African term, not cane rows or corn rows.
Wow.
So I had to tell you guys
Look
about that.
Look at us. Y'all cannot say that you did not get some education from this show.
Yes.
Can't say it, okay? I want to say this, I'm very glad about that, but let's please remember that is the reason some of you have land in your family right now. We were a sugarcane family.
Okay.
People out, near Longview area. Okay. So they were sugarcane people. So nice. I'm really kind of not mad at the sugar part of it.
Well, I mean, because they got the land.
I understand, where we're going with that.
Yeah.
But a lot of this, I don't care, what they say or what they call it. We have to start being proud of ourselves. It doesn't matter what title or name somebody put with it.
Right.
I'm glad that we have a different name for it, because I'm gonna change right over today if I can remember to. But we gotta stop letting that kind of stuff, tamper with the brain back there. You're phenomenal, I'm phenomenal, and we're just gonna be phenomenal and move into the future that way.
There you go. Now, two more things. Ice Cube dropped a new single.
Okay.
It's called Trying to Maintain. And here are a couple of the words to everybody trying to maintain with a little Mary Jane on their campaign. Whip by you in the fast lane, only act like this 'cause of black pain. That's part of the lyrics.
That's okay. But you said that was Ice Cube.
That was Ice Cube.
Okay.
And we're not going to go there because I have some things that I would like to say about Ice Cube. But I'm not going to.
I'm just saying it would be the perfect time, but we're going to talk about something on a more positive note. Sugar Daddy Slim, y'all. It's Houston, Texas.
Sugar Daddy.
And you know we can't leave him out on Valentine's Day. Sugar Daddy Slim has decided, ladies and gentlemen, to drop a song just for you guys. It's Valentine's Day, and Houston-based award-winning rapper Slim Thug is normally known for his hardcore lyrics, but he wrote something called Black Queen just for you ladies, and we're going to get to hear the song today.
All right, then.
You know, Bridget, you got something coming up, you know, and I just wanted you to be able to feel like a black queen. So I had to make sure we slid Sugar Daddy Slim in here. So this is some new music release that we will probably listen to, let alone Ice Cube. I don't know who's going with that, you know.
Hey, I just wanted to give the lyrics.
Let's hear this. I will also be listening to this for the very first time. I did not sneak this time and listen to it prior to playing it.
Okay.
But we do have the YouTube link. We about to get into that little video. So to my black queen here, you know, Valentine's Day is coming up, and this is from Sugar Daddy Slim.
All right, then, Sugar Daddy Slim.
Alrighty, let's play this music real quick.
My black queen. I'm looking for my black queen. Where she at? I need my black queen. She my missus, I done gave that lady plenty kisses, granted plenty wishes. She helped me get my riches, not like them other bitches who be with him and him. She don't know none of them, she just fucking with Slim. Got that cat facts back, everything intact. Come ride with the Mac, bosses don't roll in packs. She got my back, when I slip, she the grip. Co-captain of the ship, when I slide through and drip. Gifted bags with expensive tags, showing love back because she got it like that. Damn, how you love that? Grown woman vibes, she went got it on her own. Well, let me help you with that, queen. Join me on the throne. My black queen. Is it you? I'm looking for my black queen. Where she at? I want my black queen. Back to back and matching Maybachs, how real is that? Let's travel the world, have my first girl, how trill is that? Have a family, no more baby mama drama. Start a legacy, let's leave the grandkids some commas. Change the cycle, I got hustle, she got brains. And with my money in the mind, we getting capital gains. She got thugger, not rapping the same. See some women, you don't never think to call them out they name. Lames gon' say that I'm getting soft, they ain't getting no pussy though. You a rookie, I'm a pro. Different eras, different bro. It's a good move when y'all both got something to lose. She a Jew, she a tool, and she just so cool. She my black queen. Black queen, black queen, black queen. My black queen. Black queen. I'm looking for my black queen. Black queen. Help me find my black queen. Black queen. She need a king. I'm looking for my black queen. I know you out there, baby. I ain't gonna give up yet. And I know it's taking so long, cause you gonna be so right. You know what I'm saying? Sugar Daddy Slim.
All right, we're back. We hope that you enjoyed that.
That's pretty good.
I'm definitely glad that we took time to listen to that.
Yeah,
And you know what?
it's nice.
We have to get to something really, really quick. Because Bridget,
Yes.
I did that for a specific reason. Y'all know that she is right in the middle of a bae hunt, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to find her a bae for the day, for Valentine's Day. So we have a little video clip here because I've been telling her she needs to make sure people know who she is and what she wants. So here's the video.
What's up, gents? This is me, Bridget, from the I'm Just Saying Live morning show. And as you know, I am on a bae hunt for a Valentine's Day date. Now, if you think you have what it takes to take me out on Valentine's Day, then shoot your shot. Send me a 3-minute video to imjustsayinglive@gmail.com. That's imjustsayinglive@gmail.com. Tell me a little bit about yourself and why you think you deserve to take me out on a Valentine's Day date. Now, you're not so tech savvy, that's okay. Send a picture and your bio or a few bullet points about yourself to the same email address. imjustsayinglive@gmail.com. That's imjustsayinglive@gmail.com. Or you can DM us on our Instagram at IJSLive. That's IJSLive. And while you're there, also follow us on the Instagram. And be sure to catch Simply Tennille and I every Tuesday and Thursday from 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. as we bring you all the latest and greatest on the morning show. I look forward to the submissions and finding me a bae. See you soon. Mwah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed that.
Hey.
Come through. We just had a song about Black Queen. We have a Black Queen here who is in need. Well, not in need. She just wants to go out on a lovely dinner on Valentine's.
Yes, on
it's
Valentine's
not too
Day.
much to ask. Okay?
And bring flowers.
She said bring flowers, that part.
I love flowers.
What is your favorite flower?
Actually, it's the carnation.
Really?
Yes, because it lasts longer.
Out of all things?
Out of all yep, I love carnations. Pink,
Okay.
red, and white carnations.
Okay, pink, red, and white carnations. Okay, that is not going to cost you that much. Do that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is I'm Just Saying, and we'll be right back.
The Natural Nation Network is really about taking control of your health physically, spiritually, emotionally, even intellectually, because there's so much out there in misinformation. There's a lot of people now that are suffering from all sorts of diseases that they really wouldn't have to suffer for if they had better information. And that's what we're here to do. Provide information that can save lives.
The mind and the body are totally connected.
Health can be really serious, and you know, sometimes we just have to lighten it up a little bit while we're still providing substantive information.
And you know, my sort of mantra on the salsa dance floor is kind of similar. You know, I tell somebody, if you make a mistake twice, it becomes a move. Okay,
Tune into Natural Nation every Tuesday at 11 a.m.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at the Edge Radio TV Network. That's 415 West Gray Street. If you are interested in living your dream of working at a phenomenal TV show, come right on down here
with
to
two
the
phenomenal
Edge.
people.
Exactly. Do that for
Us.
Come work with us. We would love to have you here. I also wanted to make sure that we did not skip over the movie scoop this week. Because if you have not seen Homefront, or Cutthroat City, you are missing some good movies, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I always give you the best movies.
Yes, you do.
That one, when it comes to Cutthroat City, there are actually some boys who are set in Louisiana after Hurricane Katrina, and they're just trying to get their lives together. There's going to be some tricky stuff, so make sure you pay really, really close attention to Cutthroat City. There are some really good songs on the soundtrack. I'm going to give you that as well, but go check out Cutthroat City. Also, I wanted to get your opinion on this, Bridget. They are doing a remake of an old classic, which is The Equalizer. We know that Denzel Washington played The Equalizer. It was a great movie. Now they have decided to make it a TV show. Okay? A series, if you will, with Queen Latifah as the Equalizer.
Really?
How do you feel about that? How does that make you feel hearing that for the first time? I think a lot of people will be torn on this.
Yeah, I don't know, because it was a series before, back in the 80s with the British guy, Robert, I forgot his last name. But anyway, it's different. I mean, she's I could see her
another sign of the times that
I could see her being an equalizer.
I could
remember
too,
she did UNITY and Don't Call Me a she was equalizing
So you're saying she a little rough?
Yes, I am. I would love to see Queen Latifah beat some people up.
Why you can't just say what you want to say?
That's what I'm saying. I would love to see Queen Latifah knock some people off and beat people up. I think she would be a great equalizer. I mean, Denzel was amazing.
Did they cast her for this role because she's gay?
Now that I don't know. But you know, that would hold some truth or some weight.
I had to put it out.
Let me say would hold some weight to that, because I don't know if Kerry Washington would fit the role as an equalizer.
Oh, maybe sneaking around doing whatever, or even a Taraji P. Henson.
Taraji, yes.
I don't know how I feel. You know, you decided to make it a woman,
right, and a black woman.
And a black woman. Yeah. So I don't want to seem ungrateful here, but at the same time, then you went with, you know, one who has set herself aside as being a masculine woman. And now, since the sign of the times is to get away from all these set roles, female, male, and we're talking about putting transgenders in the bathroom, and this, it just seemed offbeat. You should have just went on with a man if that's what y'all wanted to do, in my head. But I'm just saying. I mean, what else can I say? I don't want to take anything away from it. It's probably going to be phenomenal. She's done a lot of really great roles. Star actually turned out a lot better than what I thought it was going to be. Because at first I wasn't watching that series at all. But it turned out a lot better. We know that she's a great actress. Yeah. But this role, I just don't know why I don't know.
I mean, she was in Set It Off.
She was,
you know, and she set it off.
The part
she
did. Played the part of what she lives every day.
Right, which was the first time I felt like she came out, because I didn't know that she was, you know, played for the other team.
Since I was like 13.
Well, I didn't know.
Okay,
but I think it's cool.
Well, anyway, y'all go and check that out, and then we're gonna do what we love to do, which is talk about a little mess. Okay, it is time now for
breaking news.
Oh, the breaking news. You can go ahead and report that unless you want me to do it.
So the famous...
This just in, ladies and gentlemen.
This just in. So we have heard that Mary Wilson has transitioned. She was with the Supremes, one of the original members of the Supremes.
And sorry, we don't have a picture to pop up.
We don't. She was 76 years old. And she has transitioned from, did they say?
We were talking about, no,
they didn't say.
I did not take time to read that. I did see it pop up on Channel 13 News real quick, and so I just felt like y'all needed to know that. If you like the Supremes, she is now resting in heaven.
Yep. Another icon.
All right. Lost. Hopefully it was not COVID.
Hopefully
it was not COVID.
All right.
Now back to the movie.
The fun part.
Just remember, ladies and gentlemen, going into this segment, this is for you to kind of perk up your senses so that you can think a different side of things, okay? So Tennille's touchy subjects always draw in a little bit of mess, whether we want it to or not. Because we're really not trying to be messy. We just want to get into the deets on how you should act in certain situations, if you will. All righty. I am dating a Scorpio. What's his name is Scorpio? Okay. It says, Dear Tennille, I am dating a Scorpio. I am looking for a way to stop the arguments. For example, it got so heated, she let me know she used to be a member of the Klan. What do I do?
Where do you find these?
Ladies and gentlemen, these are real situations. This African American man is writing into us because his, what we gonna say? Anglo-Saxon, what we gonna say? Caucasian. She said
from the Caucasus.
She got so upset with him that she revealed that she used to be part of the Klan, that she had quit all of that because of him, and now he was proving not to be ish.
But wait a minute.
I didn't know it to her.
I didn't know they let
I'm sure
women.
He was. He's probably being a real, that word.
But I didn't know they let women be Klans members. That's news to me. I didn't know that.
Did you hear that? So maybe her father.
Okay.
They're probably all part. It's probably a family thing. We wouldn't understand. We wouldn't understand. She said she could get some people after him.
Woo.
That argument got real heated, ladies and gentlemen. If somebody is going to the point of telling you that they used to be in the Klan and she gonna come strang you up, because I'm sure that's what happened. She gonna come strang you up. It's a problem, okay?
It's a huge problem.
It's a huge problem. Ladies and gentlemen, take to Facebook right now. Please post your comment in regards to how you feel about this lady, her comment, what this man should do. I'm going to have a hard time helping him outside of saying what? Run!
Run!
Before you find yourself in a sunken place. I went skiing this weekend. If I would have felt like at any moment that I was in the sunken place, like I couldn't get out, I would have left, I would have had to come home. I would have found by any means necessary, if I got to that point, because it does get a little weird. You change your setting, even when I moved to Colorado, I did not see one African American for the first 4 days. It does something to you, ladies and gentlemen. If you have put yourself in a situation, sir, where people are comfortable, they're living in your house and they're comfortable with telling you that they were a Klansman.
Klanswoman.
Maybe she was a man, no? We don't know. This is speculative.
Oh my
but what I'm gonna say is get out. We saw the movie. You're in the sunken place.
Yeah.
I think you didn't realize it until this very moment. But wake up, brother. Okay.
Wake up.
How do you feel about it, Brigitte? Come on, girl, give it to me.
So the real part is, and I'm just being honest, what your grandmother used to say, you lie with dogs, you get fleas.
Ooh, she said you got fleas.
I mean, he put himself in that position.
And they're all over you, and they're biting you, and you don't realize it.
Because you're about to get hung.
You got an infestation. You've got an infestation.
That's crazy.
It's in your home, and now you don't know what to do with it. And then the fact that he tried to put it on that she was a Scorpio.
Yeah, what does that have to do with anything?
That's not y'all's issue. I'm going to tell you right now, it has nothing to do
with
this woman's sign, if you will, because they can be very loving people.
Yeah.
And she may argue a lot. True. They do. Scorpios want to argue and fight. But this part about saying that she was going to have you handled is the real issue.
Yeah.
I know someone who has been in a relationship like that, even went to the point of saying, the police, when they get here, they're going to listen to me because I'm white and you're black. So this happens. It happens more times than not. And people are still making excuses. But here we are again. Back to my point of, I don't like to say this. I don't want people judging me again.
Nobody can judge you. It's your opinion.
I really don't care.
We know.
I was very happy to have a black family. I know that everybody does not care about that, but that was one of the things I set out with as a goal. I could have very well dated tons of people outside of my race, but I wanted an African American family.
Right.
when you find yourself in situations like this, it starts to make you open up your eyes and realize why those things are important. Even with teaching your kids, when the kids go to the school and they start getting to that space where they're having to say which side they're on because these kids don't want to play with them and neither do these. And then they're finding themselves lost and you got to explain that.
Yeah.
It gets hard, you know?
Does.
So this creates a lot of problem, and I don't like confusion, if you will.
I don't either.
So I see you over there laughing. Please
Yeah,
tell
these
me
comments.
that someone says something positive.
No.
on
B.
social
Jones
media.
said he's crazy as hell to stay. And she went way back with that one.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
I don't even know if she went way back because we do know Klan is still live and real.
Still alive.
So
Yeah.
I don't know if they went way back, but
Man.
be careful, my brother, because
I'm just saying.
you walking on thin ice.
Very
you know,
thin.
If it's that type of situation,
Wake
I don't
up with a noose around your neck.
I don't want to get into that, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. We are talking about Tennille's touchy subjects. We have a gentleman that has written in. He says his woman is a Scorpio and she likes to argue. He is trying to stop these arguments, okay?
Hold on.
He wants it to be done.
B. Jones said Libras got issues too. Now, hold up.
Oh,
I'm a
wait
Libra.
a
We are
minute.
both
We are
Libras.
both Libras.
Don't come for us, B. Jones.
You know what?
She
How
said
you
Libras
know?
got
How
issues
you know?
too. Come on.
That's what I want to say. You know, Libras don't have that many issues.
No,
it's
we're
normally the Scorpio.
Yeah, it is the Scorpio.
That part. Who was a November birthday? Look, that's a November birthday.
Yeah, really? No.
Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're here and we're talking about Tennille's touchy subject, and we're
Yes.
just trying to figure out what this man should do. He is in a relationship, which he must care about her because he's trying to figure out how to handle this.
I would
These
like to know
arguments
what
are
he-
getting overly heated for my liking. I would not like anybody to come at me in that way.
Yeah.
Or to try to put me in my place, if you will, because that means they still very much so have that mindset.
So that means she felt like that anyway from the very beginning.
She just was liking that part.
Yeah, I almost said it.
Don't say it.
I won't say it.
Don't say
I almost
it.
said it though. I won't say it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm. Ugh.
So I don't think that there's anywhere else we can go with this. I don't know if there's any more comments. out
You don't
there.
have
Please
anything
put it
else.
out
Usually
there.
you have a little piece.
I always have a little piece. I have gotten away from the little pieces. This is what we got. And I'm going to stick with that because I did not have time to do any research and X, Y, and Z to try to get in there and dig in on it. So I didn't go stalk their pages or anything like that to try to find out the real deets on this, but very much so is a real issue. The one for next week is also a real issue that I think is going to relate really well with you. And
Next week or Thursday?
Next Thursday, on Thursday.
Okay.
The one for Thursday is also quite tricky, if you will. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say this: if you are in a mixed culture relationship, by all means, just walk light. When you get in an argument, there are things that you cannot take back.
Nope.
This is one of those things. If I were you, I would have quit her. I would have quit her. 'Cause I can't.
Did you say quit her?
I would have quit her. It would have been too easy for me to just walk away at that point because I would have felt like you had no respect for me. Number one, as a man, to talk to me like that.
As a black man.
As a black man, secondly, you know, I'm trying to take the race piece out of it
But
because
you
you're
can't.
already there.
Because she's a Klansman
No.
woman.
Because that's where she knew to go in an argument. She knew that she was going to be able to shut him up or make him even more escalated to the point of by drawing that out of him. But
Yeah,
if
but it
y'all have
doesn't
been in
make
that
it right.
relationship, there's no reason y'all should even be dealing in that color space.
No, but that's not the first time she's done it, though.
It's not. It
I
can't be.
guarantee you that.
It can't be. And he's probably not able to go around her family either.
That part. So.
Leave. Just leave. She's not ready for this,
Get
okay?
out.
She's not ready for this. If she's making comments like that, she's not ready for the type
No,
of relationship
she's
that you
not.
guys have. And she's probably looking over her shoulder every single time you guys go out in public, and you've just not noticed it because you were wrapped in that love. It's okay. Sometimes you have to let things go.
Was
Bridget,
it love, though?
On Thursday, ladies and gentlemen, we have another guest that is super duper special and true to our hearts. Bridgette has not had the opportunity of meeting Mr. Fleetwood, if you will. He has a new movie coming out. I was in one of his movies over the summer, and he has a new one coming out, and he's always trying to make sure that he gives the people the right words. So make sure that y'all tune in on Thursday for that. Remember, we are here at the Edge Radio TV network each and every Tuesday and Thursday at 8:30 a.m. We are getting to the wrap-up part. Is there anything else you would like to add?
Yes, I want to add my quote for the day because you know I'm doing a quote from an African American each time we're on the show, and it says, "We all have dreams. In order to make dreams come into reality, it takes an awful lot of determination, dedication, self-discipline, and effort." And that is none other than Jesse Owens, world record-setting Olympic athlete.
That's amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, before we talked about we skipped over a topic that I really wanted to bring to your attention. It is Black History Month, and we are, though, like we said earlier, trying to take that color piece out, if you will. But we can't do that without educating everyone from young to try to change these things. And the Black History was put in the schools. And now all of a sudden, some families have decided that they're going to remove their kids during Black History Month. The option is there for virtual. And in Utah, some families decided that they were going to take their kids out of school during Black History Month so that their child would have to not be subjected, let's put it like that, subjected to learning about Black history. I would like to know what you guys think about that. We're trying to change the world piece by piece, but there are people who are constantly fighting this.
Kicking and screaming.
I have found it very refreshing. I've listened to some of the social studies classes that my kids have gone through. They've talked about the Underground Railroad, and this is in the 3rd grade. This is really young.
That's good.
But the other kids are like, oh, wow, they're learning, and it will also help when they're older and they're having to deal with these issues when they arise, as we're talking about seeing people in the car and not being so afraid of them because they know the history and things that they've been through.
Right.
So please leave your babies in the school. Don't start pulling them out during Black History Month so they don't have to learn about different things that went on. I'm sure that the lesson is still going to be very watered down.
All those kids will end up with Black people.
Right? Those will be the very ones that will be telling people, that they're going to get the Klan on people. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of I'm Just Saying. Bridgette had to take it back.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to erase lines. She drawing them. It's okay.
I'm not drawing them. I'm just saying that's what it is.
Up next is Erase the Race.